and seeing Mark Philbrook at the back. We've been together for a while, and Mark has been shooting sideways and underhand, and about everywhere I've looked over the past 13 years, Mark has been there and has been a really good friend. I think maybe that's my message today. This isn't something that can be scripted, nor is life something that can be scripted. Who I am now has been shaped, molded, and directed through BYU. I am a product of Brigham Young University, and I'm fortunate and lucky to have been challenged and given the opportunities that I've been given here in a way that is not explainable. I was given an opportunity to be the coach when I had no head coaching experience. It was a huge risk on the administration's part, and I've done my best to align the football program with the values of the church, with the academic standards of this institution, and with the athletic standards. And I've tried as hard as I can as the coach of this program to make all that happen for the student athletes that chose to come here, and they chose to come to BYU because of all that. And that is the secret of BYU. It's who comes and why they come. And I've tried to embrace that or point that out to every family that wanted to consider BYU, is in relation to there is only one Brigham Young University that plays football, and this is it. And that requires and asks a completely different standard in so many different areas, and it makes it unique and special and set apart. And my job has been to be the steward over that charge. And that has made it very rewarding, very difficult, very fun, very sad, very whatever emotion you want to insert here in your article, just put emotion, insert here. I've been through that, as has Holly, which I think has had the tougher job, quite frankly. There's BYU's coach, and then there's BYU's head coach's wife, and that is the harder of the two jobs. Holly and I both believed that at some point we would know what, at the end of each year, when it's not our time to be here anymore, and it would be someone else's turn. And we've taken a hard look at that every year since I confessed to you after about year 3 that I wasn't a long-term coach. And we've looked every year since then, are we still supposed to coach, and are we still supposed to be at BYU? The answer right now is it's time for somebody else. And I think the program can grow. I think the people can grow. I think I can grow, and that usually comes through change. And I asked our team today to embrace change. I'm asking my own boys as they get ready to move schools and meet new friends and go to the East, which seems like some foreign planet to one of my boys, that they will be who they are, and by that will be enough. I love this team, the players in particular that chose to come to BYU under myself as the head coach, because that's a unique choice. And our success has been tied directly to the players' commitment and effort and leadership. And I've been lucky enough to be the one that had the title of head coach during that time. And I'm thankful for that.
I feel tonight that I wanted to come and express my gratitude to Bronco for the job that he did at BYU. It's hard to define what the job is to coach the BYU football team. It takes in so many things, and he's been a great partner to me. Athletic directors and head football coaches at universities have unusual relationships. It's very, very intense. There's highs and lows and everything in between. We've dealt in 11 years with so many incredibly rich experiences from student athletes, his players, and Um, it's just I have a flood of memories, and at this time, I just want to express, I kind of get to be the voice of Cougar Nation to say thank you. It's funny how some people report that Bronco was the default coach when we hired him, and that's far from the truth. He might not have been the first choice, but when he was hired right from the start, we had some experiences that were so unique that started it off. And the 11 years that we've been together, and him at the helm of this team, lives have changed. He's influenced in such a positive way so many of our student athletes. So much of coaches' production is not on the field, and that's the part that the fans never, the public really never get to see. So much of what he's done here can't be said. You can't report it. Those are the probably the most valuable talent that Bronco possesses, as those one-on-one, behind-the-scene experiences. And at this time, I'm really supportive of him in this new adventure that he has. People have asked me for years, what kind of a football coach is he? Could he coach somewhere else? And yeah, he can coach somewhere else. He's a very, very good football coach. And sometimes when 8 or 9 win games are yawning seasons, it's unusual for me. But his respect around the country is really great. Every time I go somewhere, people ask about him a lot, and he has a great opportunity ahead of him, which I think he's going to do a great job. I've had a chance to talk with Craig Littlepage, who's a friend of mine, the AD at UVA, and said, "You got a great guy. You got a great guy, and he's gonna change your football team in a big way. You're gonna love it." And my main thing is just to send all my love and support to Bronco, Holly, and the boys, and thank them for 13, because he was here for a couple other years, turning the defensive around first. And for those incredible years, he will not soon be forgotten. It just so happens that we got another game left with Coach, and it's a big game. We don't know who we're going to play yet, but it's a really big game. Today, I'd share this, Bronco wouldn't, but the guys might share this a little later, but as he addressed the team when he left, there was just in unison when he left the room. The team rose, cheered, and expressed their gratitude. It was a cool thing, and I wish him luck. So we'll take questions specifically to Bronco or to me.